All right. Our handshake now for the semifinal game. From Edmond, Oklahoma, a native Texan, 5'5", 123 dynamo named Norm Duke. A 4.
Boy, he put all he had into that shot. You could see him grimace as he let go of it, and he goes a little bit high on the left lane. That's the same kind of shot that Randy Pederson opened with. However, Randy left the 9-pin with the 4, failed to convert. Norm Duke, who's sticking with the same ball for strikes and spares, which I think is a good idea, has no problem at all.
Norm Duke, leading money winner this year with $149,000, 3 victories. Randy Pederson, whose first title was the AC Delco in Union City, California.
Perspiration on your hands, something we all have to watch about, and basically the ball slides off his hands. He doesn't get the lift, the fingers rotating under the ball, leaves the 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, like we call the Pro Bowlers Tour washout, kind of a tough shot.
So it's an open for Randy Pederson. Well, the tournament leader will bowl the winner of this game. Maybe that left side will be a little more on the kind side.
Well, I think they're getting lined up, Chris. As you saw that through 48 games, Randy Pederson was never lower than 4th. And it's just a matter of holding on the ball and making good shots now.
Like that. Why not?
Here's Norm Duke making sure he's going to hold on to the ball, sticking a piece of tape in the thumb hole. Duke uses the full grip and a very tight thumb hole. He holds that ball in the palm of his hand. You don't hold the ball with your fingers or your thumb. That's how a smaller player like this can get away with being such a power player, and then let that wrist snap through the shot.
So the man born in Mount Pleasant, Texas, east of Dallas, leaves a 10-pin.
Well, he has a 6.5-step delivery all the way to the line. And watch how on balance he is. Now drive it all the way through. Here we come. Now watch how solid he is at the line. Low underneath the ball. Follow throughs inside out. Just doesn't get the kick on the 10-pin. This guy is the hottest thing on tour right now.
Youngest player to ever win on the tour. 1983, age 18, he won the Cleveland Open at Buckeye Lanes.
All right, on the right-hand lane, the players are trying to play right around the second arrow, and I think Norm Duke's going to try about the same type of shot on the left-hand lane. He's going to start in this area right here, slide in this area right here, and try to play kind of a big hook out around the second arrow. Let's see his starting position. Watch the inside-out swing. Here we go.
There's Karen, his wife.
Norm Duke with a shot he has to be happy with. He didn't get the desired result of a strike. However, he's around the pocket and he's zeroed on the pair, and that's the key. He knows he can throw strikes. He can make a slight adjustment, and if he makes this spare, he will continue to lead by 11. As you can see, game 1, just 5 splits and 5 strikes. Game 2, the strikes picked up and the splits went down.
Okay. So there you see the money leaders. We indicated that Duke had 149.
And Petraglia with that perfect game this year. Walter Ray solid all year round. Brian Goebel and Justin Romek, 2 of the great stars on the tour. And look at the high averages so far this year. Norm Duke, who's in the semifinal match, is the #2 player, trailing Deadeye Walter Ray Williams Jr. This match speaks for itself. Randy trailing by 1 can take the lead in the 4th with a strike.
Two and a sleeper 8.
Randy has 9 national victories, as you see him sliding by with the 2-8, Chris, and a spare that Steve Jaros did whiff them both on in the first match. And 9 victories is nice, but 10 is important for Randy. If you become a 10-time winner on the PBA Tour, as you look at Duke putting some more tape in that ball, you don't have to bowl full-time to stay eligible out here. So it's important for him to win this one.
Oh, yes. This is our semifinal match. We'll be back with more. The Cuyahoga River Valley has some man-made structures that are user-friendly to joggers, to bikers, and walkers on a warm day. Nelson Burton and I have the best view in the establishment. We saw how close that came to the channel.
Uncharacteristic of Norm Duke as he struggles with his grip. I had very seldom ever see him off balance. He fell slightly off balance, but actually he was really so in balance as he let go of it. He didn't fall down, gets the ball wide, leaves the solid 10. He's having trouble with the thumb hole feel. He gets it too tight as you see him using the full approach. He hangs in it too loose, he drops it.
All right, once again we bring in the pride and joy of the PBA, former president, John Petraglia.
Thank you, Chris. Eric, the last month and a half for you has been phenomenal. Now I have one of the best coaches in the business, and so do you. Is there anything he told you over the last month that's really helped you out a lot?
Well, Johnny, when my coach, Len Mal, came out to the U.S. Open, he gave me quite a few good pointers, and we worked on it real hard, and it's really carried over all the way to this tournament. So things are going real well.
Congratulations in the last match, Eric. Chris, Bo?
Okay, of course, Johnny was talking about Fred Borden, and there was a beautiful strike by Dynamo.
And Len Mal is the coach for our tournament leader, Eric Forkel.
Now, like the heavyweight type of action we expected here today, we're getting a little counter-punching going on here in the semifinal match. Close one.
You're right, Chris. The pairs settle down as you see Norm Duke working the rosin. Both players are relaxed, and Randy Pederson throws his finest shot of the day here on the right-hand lane. Let's see if he can retake the lead here on the left with a double.
Big double, Nelson.
Well, the ball didn't feel just right for Randy, so he just stepped back. A good move. Norm Duke quickly up on the approach, trying to force his opponent to bowl quickly.
Psyching going on down there between these two masters of it.